What's up with all these microplastics out here at the Azalea Gardens? Look at all this confetti and trash. If you rent this place out, or if you come out here, you should clean up your stars. Clean up your trash. This is a beautiful place out here, and it shouldn't be full of plastic and full. You shouldn't even die in this mess anyway. But certainly if you come out to a place like this, you shouldn't bring it, and if you do, you should at least clean it up. Look at this, it's everywhere. Everywhere, plastic. That gets it, look at all this plastic and confetti. This is crazy. That gets in our water, in our food. I don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed. I can't believe the Azalea Gardens would allow them to do this. Look at this. Look at that. We're at the WRAL Azalea Gardens. And apparently it's been trashed. We are at the WRAL Azalea Gardens. The azaleas aren't in bloom, but the hydrangeas are. This is an azalea right here. These bushes that you see. As you see, they're everywhere, but they are not in bloom right now. Azaleas are a rhododendron. It's a little hot for them right now. Look at this beautiful fountain. Those are the canna lilies. Look at that thing. Gorgeous. But what grows? Where do rhododendrons grow?
In the mountains.
In the mountains. Why? Because it's cooler. So these rhododendrons, aka azaleas, are a bit past their bloom date. And this right here is one of those money trees. What does it say it is? I love how they have the titles in it. You don't like it at all? Why? Oh, the artwork. Okay, let's check it out. It's called Refugee Number 31, Bill Brown, North Carolina Mountains, 2019. Global Refugee Images and Stories about the humanitarian crisis, open conversation, action and support. Why do you not like it?
Because he just took a bunch of scrap stuff and welded it together and painted it and smashed on it and then put some bolts in it and then said, I dedicate this to the refugees.
Well, there you have it.
That can be on video.
There you have it, guys.
But art is, you know.
There's some ferns. Art is perceptive, subjective.
Like he took some metal and bent it and said, I dedicate it. Like,
I dedicate this to the one I love.
Like, I bet you some of that twisted metal he pulled out of the dump.
Oh, no. So the art is cool, even though Drew didn't like the other art from the humanitarians. This is awesome, and you can take some photos doing weird things with it. And we came to see the century plant, but we missed the azaleas, so it would have been nice. I bet it's gorgeous when the azaleas are in bloom.
This is lovely when it's all lit up in the dark.
Right? Look at this beautiful tree. I love how they are, really have pretty much everything titled. Like this is a striped hidden cone ginger. It's a ginger. Wow. So I love that. Some places you go to and they once had everything labeled, but times have changed and they don't keep up with it. But here they have everything labeled, and I love that. This is a red select Japanese maple. Look how gorgeous it is. Look at the colors changing on it from pink to green. And then These are hydrangeas. Like I said, these are called variegated hydrangeas. Excuse me. But yeah, I believe the hydrangeas are gorgeous, but the azaleas would have been amazing. Do you see him? Look, he's looking at us. He's pretty big. Where you think he's a hawk? Isn't it kind of hot for them to be out? You hear them talking to one another? Is this a real Steve Irwin moment? Make a bird call.
He's used to hanging out with people. He's yelling for help.
He's replying to the ambulance. Definitely heard that. He turned his head. Did you see him? All right, let's go see the century plant.
What's up? So we're at the WRAL Azalea Gardens with the century plant. It is in the agave family, agave asparagus. Because look, the top of it looks like asparagus and the bottom is obviously agave. It's naturally from a more dry climate of the deserts like Mexico and can live for 100 years in places like that. But here it's more humid in North Carolina, so it only lives 15 to 20 years. It only blooms once of its life and it dies. It will reach the heights of about 20 to 25 feet and bloom yellow flowers, with the peak bloom happening around early June. Okay, so maybe we missed the peak bloom.
It's blooming.
The nectar from the agave is used as a sweetener.
This is what it's doing. This is what the bloom looks like.
And hummingbirds. I think those little things opened up the one.
No.
Yeah, I think there were yellow flowers on it. That's what it
Okay.
says.
All right. We missed the yellow flowers then. No?
Yeah.
This one's not as... How tall is this one?
17 feet.
Yeah. The one that we saw on the news was 25 feet.
No, this is the same one over
No, it is not. The one we saw on the news was a lady's yard.
Oh, the one somebody else has.
Yep.
I'm not talking about that WR.
Anyway, here we are. We're at the gardens, WRAL Gardens, and it's majestic. You can buy these seeds online and plant one in your yard and then wait 35 years and it'll bloom maybe by the time you're 80. And it will also probably take up your whole front yard because it's giant.
So they said back in like April or whatever, it didn't have this huge stalk on it.
The stalk goes up real quick.
But it was just like a spiky agave, and then it started doing its thing, and this thing just starts growing straight up, and over the course of like a month, it went up 17 feet.
It's amazing. Do you think it would be good to eat? Asparagus. It's asparagus. It would probably be pretty woody and tough. But it would feed like a whole family. Here's a cool little bunny. I like this wooden bunny. Anyway, that's what we're here for. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. So on your way out, don't forget 2 rabbits on a bicycle. This is pretty cool. But the Azalea Gardens, you can do them in like 15 minutes. Definitely just come on out and see the century plant because it will never bloom again. Actually, what will happen is it'll die And then it reseeds, of course. And other plants will come up next century. And here's some daylilies. They're not in bloom yet either, but they will be blooming soon. And it's a beautiful public place. So if you're out in the area in Raleigh, North Carolina, come check out the WRAL Azalea Gardens. It's also open for rentals, like weddings and stuff, as I mentioned, so that you can tobacco-free campus, but not microplastic-free campus or trash-free campus. So pretty disappointed about that. But otherwise, it's gorgeous out here. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Or senior.